You already know. The
Okay.
boy Marcus Long Life came
And
to,
I heard.
yeah, you
Got the
know,
cop on early.
came to represent. Came all the way to the crib. Say, y'all want to support?
Mm-hmm.
Holla at your boy, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's that moves, juice, that Irish from us, you know? My come true. Yeah,
Yes,
forward.
man. Spicy pot, man. Get that food, man.
You know
Take
what I'm
that order.
saying? Came to bring me my thing, and I got his thing, you know what I'm saying?
Down.
That sea moss, you know? So, y'all,
Like business
holla at
finest.
us, you know what I'm saying? Young
All
entrepreneurs.
that.
What up, world? You already know what time it is. Your boy Mac Miz, the host with the most, never need to brag, no boast. All we do is give a toast to the real folks. Who
Yes,
done paved the way in a real way. Oh, it's players to play. Alongside my player partner, you know what I'm saying? My right hand, WI in the building. Let's
Cheers.
get it in, man.
On that time?
Yeah, man. Oh, I did this show because it's a special one, exclusive one. I wanted to recap on what was going down in the city this past weekend. You got my boy WY. He did a great tournament. It was called Fathers of the Game. And yeah, man, it was a success, man. We did the damn thing, you know. In the community of BSP, which is Will St. Pierre. The park over there, it's called Kirkland Park right now, but you know, it's all good in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So tell the people how you felt about the whole day or how it turned out. It was a blessed day. You got
revitalization.
closer to the mic.
I just want to give a shout out to everybody involved. Revitalization here. You know, that whole program, they did an amazing job as well. You know, the whole Black Mode team, you know, everybody put a hand in on this. You know, I can't really take much credit, you know what I'm saying, because it's a community thing, right? So everybody played a part. Me, I just happened to make the flyer and happened to be one of the people that could do one or two things extra. But like I said, everybody together made it happen.
Connected the dots, though, you know what I'm saying, which is commendable. You know what I'm saying. You need people like that, you know, to spark the energy. You know what I'm saying.
Straight up.
I like the name of it, Fathers of the Game, too, because it seems like all the fathers brought their children out, you know. So it was a blessed day, like, you know what I'm saying. My son had a good time, you know. He had a little face painting. Tell him what the day was about, you know.
Yeah. So basically, it was like you said, Fathers of the Game is a tournament, the basketball portion of the tournament, and I did that purposely just to bring out all the fathers. You know, the last tournament we did, a lot of fathers were there, so I felt it was important to highlight the fathers with the next whatever event we did, and it happened to be the basketball. So it was Fathers of the Game, and that's soon to be the movement. You know what I'm saying? Fathers of the Game movement coming soon. But yeah, it was also a festival for peace. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't only the basketball. There was different aspects of it. We had bouncy castles for the children, like you said, face painting going on for the children as well. There's a bunch of different vendors and entrepreneurs within the neighborhood. There was performances. I seen some African dancers, some Hawaiian dancers.
Yeah, those are nice performances. I can't even lie, man. You know what I'm saying? I like
gotta highlight that kind of stuff, man. Why wouldn't we?
Man.
You feel me? They had a DJ that was actually from France that was there. You see the DJ that was spinning the music right by the stage? He's from France.
Oh, he was from France? Oh,
shout
wow.
Brought a different flavor to the table. You know what I mean? And it was,
I didn't even know he was from France, man.
Yeah, light-skinned brother. I forget his name.
He came over by us, but
But nah, yo, trust me.
Gave him I was gonna say what's up, but you know how the G's get down, you know.
No, for sure,
Everybody's
for
so
sure.
like apprehensive. Understand? But as fathers, I could honestly say that we came out, we showed out, we represented, you know. And I like the fact that a lot of the hey, bring her. Well, my daughter just woke up out of her nap, you know what I'm saying? But we still gonna kick it and keep it cool and calm and collected. But I like the fact that, you know, like all the fathers came together.
Yeah.
And we seen the vision, and we just, you know, it just all
Ran
fell
with
into
it.
place because we, you know,
No, it's the
because
most
we all
natural.
understand that, you know, without us, the game is not gonna be put down like it's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? So you
Right.
always gotta commend the founding fathers of whatever, you know,
Whatever the game
situation
is.
that might occur. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the executive suites or the ghetto streets. You know what I'm saying? Whoever laid down the foundation to pave the way for us to do better in life, you have to commend that, and you have to acknowledge that, and you have to give honor to those type of folks. You know what I'm saying? Because they are the ones that are the pillars of this community. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
why I said,
tell us about the tournament and how it went down, and who was there or whatnot. You know? Oh, wait, my daughter. Give me 2 seconds.
No problemo. But in the meantime, and in between time, I'll let the people who's watching know exactly what happened. So yeah, it was a festival for peace as well. Like I was saying, you know, there's a lot of turmoil within the city in the past couple years, a lot of violence, you know what I mean? A lot of gun violence or whatever. So a festival for peace is needed. And being fathers of the game, you know, sometimes it takes the older person, the elder, you know what I mean, the father of the community, of the child, of the game, to stand up and say, listen, that's not right. It's not supposed to go down like that. You know what I'm saying? And the rest of the people will follow suit. But if nobody don't say nothing, then what do you expect? They think it's going to be a free-for-all, right? So that's it, man. Us as the elders now, we're in a certain position where we can say whatever we have to say, and people will listen. You know what I'm saying? They have no choice but to listen because we're in that position. You know what I mean? Authority at this stage. And
right. I like how you put that, you know? Authority, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't be afraid of power, you know what I'm saying? As fathers, we have the power to bring ourselves together and uplift each other, you know what I'm saying? Because we actually active in our children's lives, and we want to see the growth and development of their minds and stimulation to where they want to really be in life, you know? And
exactly.
Stuck in a box, so to speak, you know what I'm saying?
And confused
on vision,
they're gonna be confused on when and where to go and how to go, you know what I mean? But it shouldn't be like that, because there's too many of us elders still out here with a half a brain in our minds to know better. You know what they say, if you do better, you do better. Well, we are at the age where we know better, you know what I'm saying? So we have no choice but to do better at this point. So it's like, it makes sense to just try to put the plays together, you know, even if it takes minimum effort, or if I only could use minimum effort to make certain things happen. But that's the thing, when it's a positive notion, then that little minimum effort is going to multiply faster, you know, so you can't sleep on that. You have to be able to say, you know what, everybody's going right, let me go left for this time. I'm going to show them the vision. If they don't see it,
that's it, you know what I'm saying?
You know?
I always do what's right and go against the grain if you have to, you know what I'm saying? Like if you got to stand against everyone because you know in your heart what's right, exact, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So you can't really stray away from that if you keep it. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact.
So
that's a fact. You see that there's a glitch in it. They don't want us to be spewing all this good info to the people, dog. They trying to mess up the connection.
Yeah, you know. You know how YouTube be, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how much times they spit hot fire on this, and then they come with some age
Distort.
restriction type thing or something like that. So they
Right.
took around my whole video. I was coming with the videos, you know what I'm saying? But the moment they try to slow your momentum down, but sometimes you gotta pace yourself, you know what I'm saying? So in the meantime, between time, we're doing stuff actual physically on the ground, you know what I'm saying, from the grassroots up. That's why we created these tournaments, and now they're doing well. Tell them you even got the mayor to shout you out, you know what I'm saying? And put you in
Oh
position.
yeah. Shout out to the mayor of Lachine, Marja.
Yeah.
She's a very beautiful lady, very beautiful soul. You know, she took the time to come out and enjoy the festivities with the rest of the neighborhood, try to connect with the people. And you know that's important. If you're trying to make actual change within the community, you have to connect with the people in the community to understand it a bit more and know where the change needs to be at, and you know, connect with the fathers of the game, you know, because they're the ones that are, like you said, the pillars of the community, the builders, the creators. So it makes sense for her to connect with us, you know, and she did it without no stress, no second guessing in her mind. She knew, okay, I got to deal with these guys because these guys are the fathers of the game. And I mean, that's commendable as well. She didn't hesitate, regardless of the, you know what I mean, the fact that we're different cultures. She said, no, listen, we got to connect with people, and that's going to help bring change and create a better community for the long run. So big up, shout out to her. You know what I'm saying?
And it works hand in hand, you know. If they empower us as fathers, then we can empower our children, and we can have a stronger community. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so I
yes.
feel you on that one, you know, and we could have stronger relationships, you know. When it comes to like dealing with the city, when it comes to dealing with us as black men towards society, you know.
Facts. It's like it feels like it's two different worlds, right? So it's like just to be able to connect those worlds and create an understanding between the both of them, that'll create leverage for each party involved. So
right. I love it. Now, speaking of, you know, representing for those who paved the way in the founding fathers, I wanted to go in on this cat. You know, he's a YouTube sensation, you know what I'm saying? He blew up off YouTube and everything like that. Everybody's looking at him like, you know, he's the YouTube guru when it comes to hip hop. This cat, DJ Akademiks. You already know the situation with him. It's going on around the whole internet. You know, he's out here talking sideways about old school founders of hip hop.
Right.
And their contribution to the whole hip hop game, you know what I'm saying? And I feel that AK needs to take heed, sit down, and learn some shit instead of running his mouth. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Hyde at 187 said AK a clown. No lie, I like to throw hands with him. That's what's up, though. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna never see him, though. That's the thing, you know? If you really a hip-hop head and a hip-hop person, you gotta be with the people. You gotta be on the ground mingling with the people. You gotta know the you know, the climate of what's going on. That's how hip-hop started, you know what I'm saying? We started from the founding fathers giving us the game, you know what I'm saying? Stage shows, in the park, you know, spitting rhymes on beats, you know what I'm saying? Beatboxing, ciphers in the park and anything like that. Yo, that's our essence. That's where we come from. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't even. There's no comparison when it's talking about somebody off the internet talking about rap game that really don't know the history of it, the whole. You know what I'm saying? You got to be really a part of this shit to really understand it, you know, and to appreciate the people that came before us, you know what I'm saying? Because hip hop started, we all know it started in the East, it started in New York, you know what I'm saying, in the South Bronx, and you know, even before that, it was in the Carolinas and everything like that. And I feel like it's the very historic thing, you know. It's more like a rebellion against the system, the injustices of the system. At the same time, giving ourselves a fundamental like new outlook on life and saying, yo, you know what I'm saying? certain shit we can't take, and we gotta speak on it, and we gotta show the world like, yo, this is what's going on in our communities, and we ain't taking it no more. And this is how we breaking it down, but we giving it to you in a lyrical format. You know what I'm saying? Some flavor in here so you can really understand and get it. You know what I'm saying? The sauce, like, you know what I'm saying? So we pour it on. I find it funny he talks about Chicago, but don't know nothing about it. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? We talk about Chicago now. Chicago, very segregated city, home of the real gangsters. You know what I'm saying? Not gang banging, but the gangsters. You know what I'm saying? And before all this Italian mafia shit, there was really some real black gangsters in Chicago, and like they were moving more towards trying to better themselves, trying to empower themselves. The Jeff Fords of the world, you know, Larry Hoovers with the growth and development. You know, they started these so-called gangster organizations started off as companies. You know what I'm saying? Because they wanted to legitimize themselves. You know. And they were getting money from different people, that organizations that wanted to help them, see them grow as a community, you know what I'm saying, and see them prosper. It wasn't just that different other communities like the Italians and the Irish and whatever that people wanted to see prosper. They wanted to see black folks prosper too. So in Chicago, and Chicago, Illinois was founded by a black man, a Haitian man actually. You know, a lot of deep history behind the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to go in on what DJ Akademiks was saying, you know what I'm saying? We can't let that shit slide, because it goes against our fundamental beliefs that the founding fathers laid the foundation and we should follow suit, you know what I'm saying? And not acting like, oh, it's all good. He could say what he wants, he could do what he wants, you know what I'm saying? High 187 said, I'm actually out here. I like that, you know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing. I feel like you could have an opinion, but if your opinion is based on some shit that you don't know about,
right?
Some false info or some, you know what I mean? Some damn near disrespectful, very disrespectful, not damn near, very disrespectful
comments. But you know what? I could show you better. I could tell you. So let's listen to a little clip of what he had to say, and then we could chop it up together. You know what I'm saying, player?
Let me hear something.
I'm trying to tell you, them old rappers, man, them niggas, bro, have you seen any of these old rappers who be like, yo, they're the foundation of hip hop, really living good? Them niggas be looking really dusty. I kid you not. And none of y'all trying to come for me, because I don't fuck with y'all niggas either. So I'm just saying, y'all be looking like it. Every time they be like an old nigga talking about hip hop, you be like, yo, bro, you sure you invented this? Because everybody else living better than you. Facts.
Okay. So you guys might want to record this. Make sure you're recording this or screen recording it or something so that you guys get it. I don't go live a lot. I haven't.
And shout out to LL, man, because he didn't have to say nothing. But LL so thorough with his. He understands that I'm the one that can talk about this because I created the GOAT acronym, and also I'm living good, nigga. What you gonna say about me? He tried to set everything in the hip hop. He went on to did movies. He did shows. You know what I'm saying? The real McCoy in this. Let's hear what LL had to say. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to LL standing up for hip hop and really breaking shit down. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
Really been going live since the pandemic, but this is something that came to my attention. It came to my attention that a DJ, and I'm not gonna say any names because I don't think it's necessary. A DJ basically said that a lot of the pioneers in hip hop are, they're dusty or how can they be the person that you know, invented hip hop if you know, they don't have a lot of money, or if they don't look or represent like they have a lot of dough, right? Let me explain something to you, and say this for you guys. Don't confuse someone's ability to develop a business model. Don't conflate. In other words, don't think just because somebody knows how to get money or fails to get money that they didn't make a contribution to the culture. No one discusses Miles Davis's bank account. We don't talk about John Coltrane's bank account. We don't talk about a lot of even rock musicians, a lot of them, we don't talk about their bank accounts. A lot of great country artists, we don't talk about their bank accounts. This idea that you have to have money or else you don't have any value is a bad idea, and it's kind of like, it's a misinformed way of looking at the world and the culture. There are artists out here. First of all, let me say this. First of all, you know, like, let's talk about like young artists, right? Who I love. I love the young artists. Let's be clear. I'm very much a guy who embraces the young artists. I believe in every generation. I believe in you. I care about you. Let me say this to you though. Today, you could come up with your 5-year plan, your 10-year plan, your 20-year plan. You can go find a manager. You can find an accountant. You could find somebody that means something to you, you know, to help you. You could find a team to help your career go to the next level. When hip hop first started, there were no managers. There were no accountants that believed in it. Record companies didn't even believe in it. Nobody believed in it. How can you make a 5-year plan or a 10-year plan on something that doesn't even exist yet, that people have never even heard of? So just because a couple of these guys and girls and people out here made songs and made music and made contributions to this culture, or even dancers danced and made these contributions to culture, just because they didn't get rich, just because they weren't able to pile up millions or billions of dollars, does not mean that they didn't make a contribution to this culture. That does not mean that they didn't do something. They created an industry that we all ate off of. They created an industry that you eat off of. When you go out there and you go monetize your brand, when you go get your whatever and do what you got to do to build your career, when you go out there and negotiate your deals and negotiate your checks and talk tough, guess what? That money, that bread, that food that you eating was created by those same people that you disrespected. That industry was created by them same people that you call in, you know, foul words, foul language. The people that you're referring to. So my thing is this. It's always good. It's always good to get money. It's always important. It's important to get money. I agree. I'm all about getting paper. I've been talking about it my whole career. But don't ever, ever, ever confuse being rich with making a contribution to our culture. Don't ever play yourself like that again. Because trust me, you playing yourself. Because without these dudes and these girls who started this hip hop culture, a lot of the guys that's out there talking tough, you wouldn't even have a career. We'd be on the corner with a beer talking about what's the next move we gonna make. So I would say, approach this game with humility and be glad and be thankful that these pioneers, you know, exactly slave mentality. Be glad that these pioneers help create this culture. And let's show them love. Let's elevate them. Let's celebrate them. That's why I started Rock the Bells. That's why I started this movement. So I wouldn't have to listen to foolish rhetoric about people that changed the world. These people changed the entire world. The whole planet runs on hip hop culture right now. The whole planet, every commercial, everything you could think of is all about hip hop. And there are people out there that started this thing, and I think that they deserve to be honored and respected. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not gonna say nothing foul. I'm not gonna go at nobody's character. I'm just gonna say, think before you speak. Peace.
Now, what do you think about that? That goes to show right there that what Akademiks is trying to do is to create his own little wave to say, oh, I started the new generation of hip hop on the internet. But that ain't nothing, bro. If you ain't paving the way and giving homage, I'm paying homage to those that came before you, and really showing that, yo, you actually appreciate the sacrifices that they made, and you don't deserve to have a platform. You know what I'm saying? You over here calling people dusty and all that. That's whole mentality. So a motherfucker gotta look, I don't know, a motherfucker gotta dress a certain way for you to think that they have money? Don't you see most of the billionaires nowadays, they don't even dress like they got billions? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a different way of thinking. Yeah, get money, but most importantly, stay true to yourself and stay true to your art form. You know what I'm saying? Like LL said, hip hop is $1 trillion industry right now. Everything runs on hip hop. So how are you going to try to divide the hip hop game and try to diss real hip hop heads that know what they're talking about? That just shows that you're a cornball and you never worry about the whole hip hop industry in the first place. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, these people came out and start shitting on you and telling you this and that and the other. Nah, you just came out on your own accord and started dissing hip hop heads because you realize that what you're saying ain't really resonating with the real heads. You know what I'm saying? And the fact of the matter is, you should know better. You know what I'm saying? DJ Akademiks, you should know better. I'm not saying that you shouldn't cover hip hop. Cover the hip hop, man, but pay homage, man. You know what I'm saying? You a black man that's just supposed to respect other black men. And I like what MC Shine had to say about it. You know what I'm saying? Shine said, yo, you trying to call her dusty? But did you know that hip hop started in the middle of the crack epidemic? And we flourished out of that. We turned nothing into something.
Right.
And you have the nerve, the gall to even open your mouth to say something slick. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think
You just Johnny come lately. You probably never had a bar in your life. You probably never spun a record, but that's probably like out of some college party or somewhere. Now you want to put DJ in front of your name. Have you ever scratched a record? Have you ever broken a record? Like, what's going on here, man? You know what I'm saying? Punk Flesh is cracking the back of his head right now. But
creating his life. Doesn't deserve that DJ title.
Hear what MC Shine had to say about it. Shout out
Oh,
to
shit.
MC Shine. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
He went in, dog. And you can't deny that MC Shine as a part of hip hop. MC Shine and my boy, how can I forget? Carol, which one had the best battle of all time? One of the first battles. You know what I'm saying? And that really kicked off the whole hip hop industry. So how you gonna open your mouth to say anything about this game? What have you contributed to the game? You talk about Chirac, you don't know nothing about Chirac. You try to pit rappers against each other, these Chirac goons, you know what I'm saying? Turned into Chirac. All of a sudden, black folks is going back and forth with each other on IG Live and all this. So other black folks want to cover it. And then instead of bringing a positive light to it, they just, this is what it is, and people are dying, and I'm just covering the news. That's some DJ Vlad shit. That's some op shit. But listen, watch this. Watch what MC Shine had.
The shit that I do, motherfucker. I go out on boat, do all that shit, all these buses, all that shit. How you gonna say, niggas is dusty? And I'm just going on fucking hearsay. I didn't even hear the whole fucking story. But I dare you to look me in my fucking face, you and tell me Shizzle is dusty because he's an old school. You do what the fuck you gotta do. Shizzle gonna be dusty. Why? Because I work every fucking day in my own company, you stupid bitch. Oh, but why you working? Because that's what reals do. But I don't work for another nigga. You see me sitting here drinking my whistles, right? You motherfucker. And then I'm gonna decide to go to work when I want to. Dusty and all, you dusty motherfucker. You shut the fuck up. One time for your mind, two times for your soul. It's your man Shizzle. To my folks, y'all gotta excuse me for that outburst, but I mean every word I said. You just one of those motherfuckers that fell into the trap of the shit that the oppressors have put in our head. You don't give your predecessors that came before you. If it wasn't for us, nigga, you wouldn't have a job. All you niggas that fucking rhyming now that don't want to give old school niggas they props like, what have you done for me? Nigga, we motherfucking made you, my nigga. So don't just sit here and put us out to pasture like we some fuck niggas that didn't contribute to making you get to where the fuck you are. Nigga, we created this to make it an industry so your monkey ass can be where you are. It's on every individual to recreate, reinvent, do what the fuck they do, find their motherfucking space in life. Your record career ain't working no more, my nigga. That's what I figured. I don't want to run around and sing some fucking 30-year-old motherfucking songs. I'm living in today. And so with that being said, I be on some fuck hip-hop shit. I know if I make a motherfucking record tomorrow, it ain't gonna go super triple platinum, give me motherfucking all the motherfucking likes and fucking subscribe that I fucking would need to be a millionaire. So fuck that. What do? I do some shit that I know that I could fucking build an empire on. And when motherfuckers don't, and that's why I do it, because niggas don't respect the fucking nigga that preceded them. The reason why you getting a check, we all should be fucking sending Mr. Magic's kids fucking a stifle, because if it wasn't for Mr. Magic, none of you niggas, me, you, this nigga, that nigga, none of you motherfuckers would have a job right now, because Magic was a fucking rebel. This shit has grown to a fucking, because he said fuck you. When they told him, we want to put you on the radio each and every day at prime time, but you can't play hip-hop. Magic said, fuck you, nigga. I'd rather go to WHBI and do what the fuck I do, because I believe in this shit. They were trying to pay this nigga to put us on the ground. Fuck that. See, y'all niggas don't understand. You don't know the fucking story of where the fuck you came from and how hard it took for us to fucking get here. All you looking at is the money and whatever niggas say on the end. Whatever the fuck. Who gives a fuck? Stop playing the old school niggas like we ain't worth shit, my nigga. Because I'll tell you to your face. We could be standing next to each other. All the money you got. We could stand. I don't even want to look at you. We could stand back to back, motherfucker, naked. And I'm richer than you. Why? Because I got integrity. You have no integrity. See, so when you lose that, shit, you can have all the motherfucking money in the world. You still a broke nigga. Integrity, moral.
See, real niggas spit, yo. MC Shine got it in the bag.
That's what's the main shit. So I appreciate y'all for fucking listening to me. And like I said, call me a motherfucking dusty ass nigga to my face, my nigga. Say that shit to my motherfucking face. Fuck it, I know I'm an old ass nigga, but you can't. You know how they say, you can take the nigga out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the nigga. I'll probably be this way till I die, my nigga. But in the end of the day, stop fucking disrespecting the niggas that made it possible for you to do whatever the fuck you gotta do. Y'all playing yourself. We really don't give a fuck. Well, I don't give a fuck. I'm not begging. I ain't trying to ask you for no shows. Please look at me. Fuck you. You thought that I'd be walking around? Do you remember me? Hell no, nigga. I moved the fuck on and do some other shit, nigga. You gonna remember me for the shit that I'm doing now. Fuck what I did in the past. That wasn't shit. Wait till you see what I'm about to do. That's what the fuck you need to watch out for, you stupid motherfuckers.
I love MC Shine, yo. I love MC Shine, dog. Yo. That's what's so crazy about it, dog. Yo, they gave us a drug that was supposed to fucking tear us apart, bro. And we created a genre that transcended all of the other genres out there, bro. You know
Everything has
what it could also create a diamond, man. You know what I'm saying? And that was that diamond effect. You know what I'm saying? Like when the message came out, broken glass everywhere. Man, this teacher, you know, just can't get. Just can't hear. I can't take the smell. Can't take the noise. Got some money. Move on. I guess I got no choice. You know, certain shit like that. Like. How dare this cat Akademiks ever have the gall to say what he says, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, just show some humility, man.
Out of pocket.
Gratitude, like, you know what I'm saying? And you want to call yourself a DJ. DJ? What a DJ is? He actually gets on the mic and DJs. You know what I'm saying? That means he hypes up the crowd, breaks records, has exclusive shit that you never heard before. He could mix. You know, some DJs could even scratch. You know what I'm saying? But you, my friend, are just messing up the whole game, talking all that jazz, and they ain't saying nothing. I have to say that these new artists are not doing their thing. They're doing their thing. But the real ones, they know to pay homage because they know that without certain people in certain places, they wouldn't be able to do what they do, you know? And that's why I like what Professor Griff coined the term hip hop as in higher infinite power healing our people. You know what I'm saying? Because we needed that healing at a time where it was very volatile, you know? And they really wanted to have us
you know, or just wither away, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be through the hood, through the drugs, through the media, whatever they could, you know? You know what I'm saying? Breaking down our infrastructure because we're good, God-fearing people. Well, you know, you can't advance without finance, right? So we tried to get money. And those few in hip hop that started getting money were straying away from the authenticity of it. That caused a rift within ourselves from way before, you know what I'm saying? So you ain't the first to say that, oh, the old school cats ain't getting money like the new school cats. We was saying that in the early 2000s, you know what I'm saying? But we had sense enough to know that we can't disrespect the game. You know why? Because we knew where we're coming from, where we're coming out of. You know, it was a time where it's like you had to be real with it, man. You had to come with it, man. And you couldn't put on no bullshit, you know. It was against our values, you know. Bottom line, integrity. Integrity is a man's word. It'll bring you far in life, you know what I'm saying? If you just keep your word and observe what's going on the curb, you ain't gonna be disturbed, you know what I'm saying? One thing I got to say about this clown too, like, how dare he think that just because he's a DJ, he's DJ Akademiks, that he's actually saying something like interesting. It's really and truly, all you really doing is just see people on the internet, and because you got a little internet platform, because you figured out the algorithms and you always on the internet all day. But that's where you are, internet ass nigga. That nigga Akademiks is an internet ass nigga, right? So really and truly, who did he discover like that? He just went on the internet, had a platform where he was talking about rap, and then all these internet rappers and all that started getting at it because, you know, they see that he's getting traction, you know, with all the controversy and everything surrounding his name. And then he acts like he put them on or something like that. I mean, it's just the internet act, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them, they were good and all that, but a lot of them passed away too, you know, due to certain internet situations that Act was a part of. I'm not saying that he had anything to do with anything like that, but I'm just saying that the way he covers it, he don't really care what happens, the repercussions of you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that to me is detrimental to himself, because
You're not helping out.
you're not helping out, man. You know, you're like Vlad, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they shouldn't come on my show and talking reckless. But why are you even leading it down to that path where, you know, you might slip up or say something reckless shit. You know what I'm saying? You asking them, oh, well, who did this and who did that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You would ask questions, you know, strictly geared to promoting the artists and making them look in the best light possible. But, you know, you want to talk about gangster shit and all that, knowing damn well, like, you know, what comes with that. You feel me?
Nah, for sure. It's all part of their, you know what I mean, their own little clout chasing agendas. They wanna, you know.
Yeah, you know, they chasing clout like a motherfucker. And I'm like, wow. Since when is this clout thing about the internet? So I always used to ask myself, what is clout chasing? You know what I mean? But now people are telling me, you know, anything could be clout chasing. You could talk
Right.
about something. And it's because you got a lot of followers on the internet. And you said some reckless shit, or people were watching shit a little bit. Oh, so that's clout chasing. Oh, because he said some reckless shit, nothing happened to him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's crazy. I don't get it. I really don't get it, man. But let me give you the Russell Simmons one, and then we're gonna chop it up real quick. Because Russell Simmons is a real hustler from Queens, right? So he's gonna look at it like, yo, what are you trying to do, DJ Akademiks? You ain't gonna crush my legacy, Def Jam and all that. Because you think that your little snarky comments are doing something. So let's see what Russell Simmons got to say. Shout out to Russ. Russ. Even though he was on a lot of rumors about him and everything like that. Y'all gotta look at it. You gotta look at the real deal, you know what I'm saying?
Light of it. I mean, first thing, hip hop. I think I shared something because I was asked from a friend. He sent me the comments from the DJ Akademiks. I don't know who Akademiks is, but I know that he's popular amongst young people. Let me say this: hip hop has been the founding fathers. Without Hollywood and Chiba and Starsky and Cool Herc and Busy Bee and Love Bug, and without Grandmaster Flash and Grand Wizard Theodore, and without those people, I wouldn't be here. But I was there before there was such thing as records. These were people who played the parties that Rush Productions promoted. So they are the founding fathers, and they created hip hop. And no, they didn't all get so much money. But as far as money, hip-hop has been great because it's given people ways to survive, and other people have become extremely rich. I mean, I remember working with artists who were the biggest of the big, and some of them are not so wealthy today. I remember signing paperwork for Jay-Z and Kanye West, and they're pretty rich. So I've seen it all. And I was there before rap records, as I said. And I look at hip-hop as a way to empower others. You get older, maybe, if you get older, Mr. DJ, you will also look at hip-hop that way. Because in the end, life only gives you a comfortable seat. And memories. And my memories of people like the great Grandmaster Flash and his rapper, Melly Mel. Let me see. People in place the bass in the face. You're about to see first place in the rap race. The sounds you hear so good to hear. Have no fear. The great Grandmaster Flash is here, introducing the disco dream on the mean machine, the Darth Vader on the slide Vader. No one could. It might go on forever. Flash. My memories of him are greater than the yachts I got on, are greater than the trips I took around the world. My memories of the culture exploding. DJ Hollywood, right now, Mama in Your Neighborhood. Yes, once again, it's Hollywood. Watching that stuck in my memory today. I'm 65. Right now, I can remember those things a lot more vividly. They made a much greater impression on my heart than all of the stuff that I got. In fact, I've abandoned most of the stuff because it doesn't make me happy. But my memories in hip-hop make me happy, and in fact, they give me a thankfulness, a gratefulness comes from the experiences that I had with these hip hop artists. LL Cool J and Public Enemy and Slick Rick and De La Soul and Tribe Called Quest and Eric B and Rakim and Big Daddy Kane and, you know, all of those artists who I worked with all the way up until Ludacris and Foxy Brown, you know, all of that. I've seen all that shit and I'm still here. And I guess I look good. I have this house I built here in Bali and this hotel next door. And I have a talent agency. In fact, I'm still making artist money because I said that the worth of a man's career is how many people have you made successful? We made hundreds of people, millionaires, many of them. Most of them, so many millionaires. Leon and Cohen runs YouTube and Julie Greenwald, who's the most successful woman in the history of music business and record label of the year every year and record executive of the year, Kevin Lyles. These are people who came from the root. And my root is DJ Hollywood, Kool Herc, Eddie Chiba. So don't forget your roots, Akademiks. Is that how you pronounce it? Like the clothing brand? Stop it. Just, you know, pause and be grateful for those who came before you, who built your life. I don't know how wealthy you are, how many boats you float on, how many cars you own. How many people have you made rich? How many people have you made successful who have made their families successful? What have you done for the culture, most importantly? I know Kanye's songs, and I know Drake's songs. I don't know you. I know I sound like Stacey Dash. I don't know you nigga at all. I don't know what you made. But I wish you well. God bless you, and Hip Hop 50 is coming, so God bless hip hop. And this is a Yankee hat. Yes. Put it on to you. God bless you.
Yo, Russell Simmons will knock his ass out, you know. He used to roll around with a 22, little 22 pistol that, you know what I'm saying? High off that. I don't know what he used to take back in the day, but he used to be high too, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we all came out of that, like, you know what I'm saying? And for this guy to come around, after all the work that's put in, for him to come around and just talk reckless. Where did he do that at? But I have an outlook on it to where it's like he was trying to do that to like, because he knew they were gonna come back at him, you know what I'm saying? And maybe he's trying to light on the whole situation, but at the same time, it's like you're reckless now. You're just saying anything, you know. And if that's the case, you should come out and apologize right away, because you're about to excommunicate your, you know, excommunicado. But at the end of the day, to organize, it's the game. So where's your fealty? Where's your fealty, Akademiks? You know what I'm saying? You out here talking down on hip hop. Talk about, oh, the legends are broke. Legends are broke. All right. So the founding fathers of everything that was ever created, you think they were the rich ones? It's their children and everything like that got passed down that actually benefited from the wealth. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you build a foundation. You know. So you're like a grandchild of this shit. You probably, you know, like he said, he knows Jay-Z, he knows Kanye, and they all came under Def Jam. So how could you? Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing, DJ Ak? Let me that goes to my next culprit in the game talking crazy. DJ Vlad, you know what I'm saying? And it's so crazy, you know what I'm saying? I don't really like Souljah Boy or nothing like that. But what he just recently did, I gotta give him props for it, man. He just came out and said, forget DJ Vlad, man. I ain't doing no interview with DJ Vlad. Police, you know what I'm saying? And I get where he's coming from, man. A lot of rappers that go on DJ Vlad somehow get indicted or get in situations. Or it's just like he's not really representing the hip hop like he's supposed to, you know. He really don't care in a certain sense, you know. Because I remember he disrespected the minister, and then I think who is it? Lord Jamar checked him on it, you know, and he didn't want to like apologize, or he said some crazy shit. Lord Jamar checked him and he didn't want to apologize. So Lord Jamar's like, yo, we gonna cancel, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, oh well, you can do what you want. I ain't stopping nothing over here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't really respect that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. I can't respect it.
Right. Nah, I can't rock with it either. You know, he's way out of pocket, and you know, just the fact that the only reason why he has a say is because of the forefathers, and he's not recognizing that. You can tell his whole shit is delusional. You know what I'm saying? The man's delusional, bro. The man in his own brain making up things and running with it. You know, those kind of people, they just like, you know what? That's a great idea. Let me just run with it and see what happens. Right now, he's just trying to see what happens. And he's catching traction. So, like, at the end of the day, it might not be good, like, to give him too much light. But at the same time, like, you have to nip it in the bud, because other people might come out of there, think it's okay to come out of their neck and
on the side of their neck, right?
You know what I mean?
Fucking
Like,
hella greasy.
it is simple as that, bro. You can't really say it any simpler. Like, the man, the only reason why you're relevant is because of the people who you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
Who you're
How
down.
is that?
So, like, instead of downplaying them, you should probably put some money up for them. If they look dusty, you should be taking care of them. They're the reason why you have money.
If that DJ Akademiks was smart, he would go to the founding fathers, like he said, and try to go interview them. You know what I'm saying? Sit down with them, you know, and really create a dialogue right now. But he's in his ego, he's in his stupidity, and he don't know, you know.
Yeah.
He's thinking like he did something for hip hop, bro. You just covered the war in Chirac, which is like, the way you did it, you got a whole lot of enemies out there now because they don't really respect the way you did it, like, you know.
Right.
It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. You gotta come
Nah, that's smart still. If it's true though, if he's smart, he'll take this opportunity and try to flip it by, like you said, interviewing those so-called dusty forefathers that he's talking about.
Interview somebody, you know what I'm saying? Interview LL, you know? You know what I'm saying? Go back to the early raps of these cats, man. These cats were killing the game, man. They're spitting real bars, like, you know? Real bars that you can relate to, like. That has to do with everyday things, you know what I'm saying? And they're putting out singles and they're putting out videos and concepts, and, you know? It was a real creative time in hip hop, man. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't all about this shoot 'em up, bang bang, goon, G'd up from the feet up, but you know what I'm saying? Doped up from the flow up, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was, you know? We're proud of being hustlers, you know. We're proud of being Max, you know. We're proud of displaying the game and putting it down and really coming up out of it. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Right.
And what he don't realize is he's putting like himself in a position to where people are not gonna mess with him no more. Because really and truly, he's.
Salute all the Turkey in the building. Yeah, you already know, fam.
It's like, yo, you know that bad kid that goes against his parents all the time, like he's always trying to fight his parents. That's
Right.
that. He's one of those type of youths. Like, ain't nobody gonna rock with you like that, bro. You try to disrespect the people that feed you.
And you have the audacity, you got the gall, the mitigated gall to act like I don't need to hear what these cats have to say. I think he has a response to this whole shit, which is embarrassing. You want to hear DJ Akademiks' response?
Yeah. See if he has any sense about it. Obviously he doesn't, but I want to see what kind of nonsensical shit he's talking.
Because I feel like he knows exactly what he's doing, and he's not. It's like, what's the method to your madness, though? Because I get it. You're gonna keep trolling and saying, "Oh, they didn't do this, they didn't do that." Well, what have you done? Like Russell Simmons said, what have you done? You have no, like, did you put out any groups? Did you put out any, like, okay, you interviewed XX and Tentacion. But that's all I remember, like, you know what I'm saying? You probably interviewed the Migos. I don't know who you really put on like that, but let's really break it down. You want to break down some shit. You know what I'm saying?
You see, you had an interview on the Breakfast Club, right?
Oh, recently?
Yeah. 1 day ago.
You see, I would do that, but they might flag my ish. The Breakfast Club and all that. But let's listen to him here, right?
Business like that. I had to learn it, and now I'm teaching. I get on my stream every single day. I'm over here trying to tell people, okay, I know y'all call the future dumb because everybody's ownership. Let me break it down to y'all. Y'all don't do that. All y'all sell y'all masters. All y'all do it for $1, but you don't explain it to the people. Every artist who come in the game got more leverage. Every artist could at least negotiate more than you, but they fall into the same traps as you because you never told them. I can't respect y'all for that. I'm sorry. Especially when y'all talking for the culture. Now, LL, if I attack you personally or financially, everything you said to me would be fine because you, by the way, you got way more money than me. I'll put it out there. But when I say about the older rappers is that y'all all are in it for yourselves. Y'all never help the newer rappers. Y'all never help anybody else. When y'all complain why the labels are doing whatever they doing it because all signed don't at least share information. They all act like it's some solo shit and everybody gets fucked. Why in 2023, every artist who signs to a record label is going to sign a contract, they're gonna get fucked? Why? If this has been happening for 30, 40 years, why is that? LL, help me. I was never trying to disrespect y'all. I called y'all dusty because in reality, let's talk about it. Why didn't y'all become the niggas who are owning all the industries and record labels? People signing to you. This is why I salute to Coach K. I salute to Pete. I salute to motherfuckers like Yo Gotti. That's what it's supposed to be. Salute to Rick Ross. You got every artist get fucked in the game by a label. That's why I like when an artist will be like, yo, okay, let me put artists on. Let me be in that position. That's my whole thing. All of y'all artists from that time, y'all don't do nothing. Y'all literally still act like y'all don't understand the game. Y'all have never passed along knowledge. Y'all don't keep up with the current times. Now we're streaming, my nigga. How about you educate a motherfucker how about you educate Ice Spice who gets viral off TikTok? She getting a couple million streams a month or even a week. Now labels want to talk to her. How about you educate her? And I get it. Y'all might be like, oh, lawyers, this and third. This is why we can't respect y'all, because I'm gonna keep it real with you. If niggas ain't see that Steph Curry got that money, the next nigga who was important to his franchise like Steph Curry, he gonna ask for more. Business in hip hop has been lacking. I wasn't talking about how much money y'all niggas got. I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas be having. The point is that y'all niggas have not advanced the culture and the business of music for the newer artists. You have not. If any older artist, I will have a conversation with all of y'all niggas. Get on my podcast, we can get on the street. Y'all have not advanced the conversation for newer artists. Why are newer artists still getting fucked in their deals just like you did 20 fucking years ago? How? That's why when I say y'all looking dusty, because in reality, I'm gonna keep it 100. That's why I respect LeBron. LeBron doing all this shit. You know what they asked him? They said, LeBron, you want to be they asked him on one of the shop episodes, you want to be like a commentator? He said, no, I want to own a team. See, LeBron about to get like $100 million in 2 years from whatever contract. You know what he thinking? If they could pay me 100 in 2 years, what are they getting? He want to be an owner. None of the labels that we've seen historically, we're all the pioneers, and that's why I was talking about you when I said dusty, my nigga. I'm sorry. All the labels, none of y'all own it.
Facts, see, he just don't get it.
None of y'all work. Y'all don't own it. Y'all don't own anything.
Arguing. You see what he's trying to do? He's trying to convolute the argument, man. Like if we weren't trying to get money. We've been trying to get money in hip hop. It's just music evolved so much, and now it's streaming and everything like that. They took away the what you call it? The owner. They took away the ownership part of the hip hop, you know, and they like created barriers so we don't really get the lion's share of the thing. And now that you could be more independent because there's more outlets, there's more way to view stuff. Of course, you're gonna run into even more barriers because they systematically put it that way. But it's not like hip hop is digressing. Hip hop is expanding, if anything. You know what I'm saying? So by him saying that the artists today are still getting messed up in their deals, artists today don't even have to sign deals. You know what I'm saying? And they can blow up on their own. Or the deals that they do sign, the young boy just gets $60 million the other day. So what is he talking about? You know what I'm saying? P and Lil Baby. I'm sure they got a good deal going on over there. Even though Offset wanted out of his contract and shit. And there was something with that. But you know, when it comes to ownership, yeah, it was about love of the music. Exactly. That, you know, that too. You know what I'm saying? We were trying to make meaningful music to uplift us because we're in the hood. We're in poverty. We're in, you know what I'm saying? Destitution. Like, you know what I'm saying? You feel me, Witch? Like, when we're out there rapping and all that, doing the ciphers and all that, it wasn't about, let's see how much money we can make out of this. Nah, we were in the streets and we were like, you know what I'm saying? Let's rap about every day what we're going through. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, y'all look at it too. Like, how old is hip hop?
Hip hop, it's a good 45 years old, 40 years old, you know?
Hip hop is well young. So, like, at the same time, I get it. He's trying to sway the argument to wanting the elders to have more ownership.
Yeah, he's trying to sway the argument. Like, you're being disrespectful. Now you're trying to say,
he wanted to call out everybody and ask the question, why don't we have more? Now he's trying, you know what I'm saying? It's smart. It's smart, though. It's smart. You see,
it is smart. That's why he's where he's at. But I'm saying, though, like, you're creating a conversation that needs to be had, but in a different way, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, hip hop started in the late 70s, so you know, it's not an old art form, man. We just started in the game, bro. We're getting traction now because everybody in the South they've been on their independent grind, you know what I'm saying? Started with Master P, you know, and then these big labels started throwing a whole bunch of money around. So
I don't know where he's coming from. Talking about the newer artists are getting less money. How is that even possible? That doesn't even make sense.
And you can't say
If you're
that.
screwed in your contract, it's because you didn't negotiate your contract properly. It is a negotiation, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, okay, they're offering 360 deals, but you don't have to take it. It's just that they figured out how to manipulate the system a little bit better, because hip hop is a growing genre and it's actually expanded across the world, and they could make a whole lot of money off of it. So
Right.
you talk about the line, making a reference to LeBron and all that. LeBron wants to own the team and all that. Yeah, LeBron wants to own the team. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? LeBron got money to do that. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z owns his own labels. Jay-Z started from the bottom, huh? But the people who started hip hop changed the world. Exactly, T. The people who started hip hop changed the world. The world as we know it, bro. They're doing hip hop in Yugoslavia. You know what I'm saying? Remember, they're probably saying Wu-Tang Forever in Serbia now. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So you saying all of Wu-Tang ain't shit because they didn't make a whole lot of money? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Saying the RZA ain't nothing, and you make a lot. Like, come on, let's make it make sense, you know?
Okay,
If
now
somebody has some knowledge of the internet and how it works, so he can bestow that knowledge on the older cats and give them a little, you know, and at the same time he can get it back and forth. But he's trying it the whole troll way, like, you know,
right.
like he has a niche audience of trolls. I like how you put that. See? You know what I'm saying? That's all he's doing is just trolling. Let's
Yeah.
continue this.
Y'all don't own anything. Y'all didn't give any business type of pioneering.
That's
Y'all
not
were
true.
good for the sound and the culture, but y'all was never there business-wise. That's why when it comes to newer artists, back up. Leave these newer artists alone. Y'all niggas never did shit business-wise to let these new artists be in a different mode. They all still signed to Atlantic. They also signed to Def Jam. They still also signed to RCA. They all still signed to Sony, Columbia. They all still motherfucking on Interscope. They're all at Capitol. It's the same shit. Y'all were getting fucked 30 years ago. They're getting fucked now. How did you help? I'm one of the only niggas I get on this shit. I put a nigga contract up on this bitch. Explain it. Y'all got fucked. Y'all did nothing. How can I respect y'all for that? How can I respect y'all niggas for that? I can't. I'm not disrespecting that. Y'all the culture. Y'all did more for the culture than I could ever do.
There's another lie. Bruh, we didn't have much mediums to turn to, so we had to do what we had to do with. All the higher record labels were all in New York, you know what I'm saying? And they were just seeing what was going on, so they took advantage. Like, yo, what else could we have done?
But like there are examples of independent rap labels.
Yeah. And most of them rap labels got indicted by the feds. So you explain that. How did that happen to Akademiks? You got so much knowledge and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? It was all a plan to put a monkey wrench in what we had to do on the business side of the music. But we still kept the shit going, and we still kept the integrity. You know, there's different coasts that caught on to the game, you know, and kept it moving, man. Look, Snoop just got Death Row back. Snoop was an artist for all along. Under Death Row, under Master P, you know what I'm saying? Because of these contracts, these janky contracts and all that. I get it. But at the same time, that's all we knew at the time. But for him to say that, like, oh, how did y'all get, like, you know what I'm saying? I could put this contract on the table and what happened. And what happened is that the parent companies were taking advantage of the artists, point blank period.
Mm-hmm.
And once the hustlers start getting into it and reading the fine print in the contracts, they're taking the power away from the parent companies. And those same hustlers that created all these murdering, bad boy, death row, rap lot, and all that, they all got indicted by the feds, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Other ones, they were like, most of them got indicted just on the low,
Facts.
Mixed in with all the extra bullshit, mixing with it was a lot. There was a lot going on, Most rappers are making their money on the road right now because these companies own their masters and stuff like that. So it's a lot to look into, man. Look. Murder Inc.'s Irv Gotti, he owns Ashanti's masters. Ashanti can't even do those songs over no more. You know what I'm saying? Made $100 million out the whole Murder Inc. catalog. I know that was a large chunk of it. So it's like, look at the whole situation now. Don't just nitpick and pick and choose and be like, okay, all right. It's crazy. Like, he sounds drunk, actually. Listen to the nigga.
That's not the thing. We talking about business. I don't want y'all niggas commenting on business because y'all never did shit with business. LL, you should have a whole label, nigga. But you gonna say, that wasn't in my soul. I wanted to be an actor. I bet. So a lot of niggas grew up watching you, and they all signed the same fucked up deal 10, 15 years old later after you did. What the fuck did you do, my nigga? It's not that I don't respect older artists. It's that I know that when it comes to business, y'all didn't do nothing.
You know what you call that? You call those bad faith arguments,
Say that again?
Something real, man. What he's doing is he's creating bad faith arguments,
Yeah.
He's sprinkling in some truths with a lot of falsehoods. You know what I'm saying? Those are bad faith arguments right there. Let's continue.
Let me say this too.
With his Malcolm X hat on.
Hello. This wasn't a dick measuring contest. This wasn't me trying to shit on artists who came before me. They were broke. And by the way, I give you another example. I think I may have made references to the NBA. If you
think this nigga knows what cross colors is? Huh?
Of course not.
Malcolm X hat. Do you think he knows what cross colors is? He better. Fucking hella record.
Were a player in the NBA back in the day. You know, most of those players who were smart did. A lot of them got consultant, assistant, coach jobs. Some of them are trying to figure out a way to work their way at an executive position after they retired. It's not about money. Think about Magic. Magic ain't never get paid by these niggas. Magic was an executive for the Lakers. He basically used everything he got. He fucking used his worth. That nigga owned part of the Dodgers. See, that's respectable. My whole point is that I don't want to see y'all criticize young artists when y'all didn't do nothing.
That's taking Magic out of all other NBA players.
Y'all didn't do nothing with putting another nigga on. Y'all didn't do nothing with the business choices y'all had. So allow these niggas to make their mistakes. Allow them. They all made mistakes. They're making mistakes now. You know one of the reasons why people watch me on Twitch? Because they don't understand. I used to be a nigga who never understood the music business. I took my time yesterday. I said, yo, he sold his publishing. Yo, he still got the master side of it. Here's what's going on in the industry. Y'all treat the industry, and this is why y'all all get pimped out and fucked. Because y'all don't want to actually be honest and share information. Hip-hop has turned so competitive that really your competition with your fellow man has allowed another nigga to pimp all y'all out. I ain't talking about that specifically when it comes to LL Cool J. I'm not. I'm talking about this when it comes to the majority of hip-hop. And I hope y'all understand it.
That is crazy.
LL, I'm not trying to disrespect.
You're just saying a whole lot of nothing.
Maybe you move.
Yeah,
we live in the same town. We might. And I heard your house look fucking amazing. I know you got the bread, brother. That was never the conversation. I'm not trying to flex on you. I'm not trying to be like, oh, y'all like, bro. Especially you. First of all, I don't even look at you as one of the pioneers of hip-hop. Like, nigga, I look at you one of the legends of hip-hop. Nigga, like, for me, you're one of the late 80s, 90s niggas. Giving opinions on music, but in reality, right? In reality, none of y'all niggas really was trying to keep up with being in music. Nigga, if you one of the pioneers, how you don't got your own label? Every pioneer from the 80s should have their own label. Why y'all don't got your own label? Why y'all don't got some funding? Niggas shouldn't even be signing no Def Jam. Def Jam owned by a white man, bro. Warner owned by a white man, nigga. Atlantic owned by a white man, nigga. Interscope, how this is a black art, but we all signed the white people while the black niggas came through, they got their bag. But everybody's about getting their bag, not about building real companies.
Did you just say Interscope owned by a white man?
Okay, because you couldn't build a well, Ella, when I called niggas dusty, I never was saying they're just broken, whatever. I was just saying a lot of these older niggas who are talking about current day hip hop, like them niggas is literally just not the niggas you should listen to. I'm not gonna listen to a nigga who literally got fucked in his whole deal, and now it's 30 years later, he never did nothing he don't even get none of his streaming, but now he want to comment on a nigga who got popping on TikTok. We don't want to listen to you. I'm sorry. We don't want to listen to you, bro. We don't want to listen to you. And it's not me, it's just the artists themselves too. But me, I'm in tune with the music business. I'm gonna look at you and be like, yo, why you giving advice? Why you ain't signed these niggas? I like what at least Mace did. Mace could try to hold on to that career forever. Yo, Mace, take some of the influence, start signing niggas. Okay, you got 5 years for it, I bet. What I be saying about Meek, I say, Meek, yo, nigga, you were the nigga for 10 years. This music shit don't last forever. Nigga. Start signing niggas, bro. Y'all niggas gotta start being CEOs and bosses and independent. But no. Oh, Act is just making us look weird. No, nigga. Y'all look weird because y'all never did a motherfucking thing in this industry beyond get y'all bag and dip. That's why, no disrespect to it and nothing wrong with it, but new niggas and new artists don't care about what y'all say. Okay, we'll give you the credit as, oh, he paved the way, but you didn't do a motherfucking thing to advance the business of music for these new artists as they're doing for themselves. And I'll end it at that. Hello, Cool J, I love you. Invite me over for brunch. I'll pull up.
You see, now you're being disrespectful.
When advertising on YouTube, I know that making an authentic video with a clear call to action is the key to getting results. That's why YouTube offers tools, resources, and partners.
My bad, y'all. But that goes to show right there. He's just another Vlad, yo. Just another Vlad. Because Vlad said the same thing. You know? I just say what I want, man. Y'all can't tell me nothing. I'm getting this streaming money. Straight bomb, yo. And the fact of the matter is, the way music evolved and technology, how come we didn't talk about that point, you know?
Right.
That's that point, like, you know what I mean? You left that whole big part of it out. And then you're saying that, they paved the way, but how come they don't all own labels? So every artist is supposed to own a label. Nah, the labels were jerking the artists over because they're parent white labels and they're making it hard for black labels to eat. That's a simple thing, like, you know what I'm saying? At first, no label wanted to mess with hip hop.
Right.
Until they see that, you know, Run DMC with the clothes and everything like that. Adidas money start to skyrocket, like,
right.
They understood about branding. They started putting Nikes on Jordan. Jordan shit blew up. in the 80s, like, yo, they realized the marketing part of it, you know what I'm saying? And start throwing money at it. But at the same time, artists, you got a $20 CD, but you're getting like what, a couple of cents off of it, like, you know, maybe $1. So the shit was crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man. What do you think about this cat, man? I don't know, man. I don't know. I just feel like he just, like I said, he convoluted the whole situation.
Ultimately, he's trying to get his name back up. He's about to do something, and he's trying to get his name up and in the airways like that. So he's doing what he's supposed to do. Like you said, he's trolling. He's trying to figure out a way to like really put the spotlight on him, and he did it. As far as what he's talking about, I don't think it holds much weight. Like anybody could say that. That's generalizing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Anybody could say that. That's generalizing.
Not really bringing a strong argument, so it's like whatever, you know. But
exactly, because at the end of the day, everything he's talking about, there's a counter for it. You know what I'm saying? He's saying nobody owns labels. None of the older heads own labels. That's true. They've had their labels. You know what I'm saying? He said none of the older heads are giving game down to the younger generation. That's not true. They do that. You know what I'm saying? Because you can see it within the younger generation by them having more ownership and actually moving towards ownership. Back in the days, they never used to look for ownership. It was just they're looking to get signed. Nowadays, more and more artists are looking for ownership.
Right.
So, like, at the end of the day, I get it. Yeah, we could be a little more advanced right now. But again, you know, hip hop is still young. We're still evolving to this day. So it's like, you can't really, I mean, the thing is, the reason why I say he's smart to bring attention to it, because it's a good conversation to have. You know what I'm saying?
No, and it is.
And it's like,
it is. But I feel like we had these conversations already, though. Like, you know, I don't know, man. You know, it's just, it's bad. It's in bad faith, you know. Yeah, you want to build yourself up. Come more humble to me. I don't know. So I look at it.
He had to shake up the place with a disrespectful answer so they could pay attention to him. I feel like that's what he was doing. That was his intention. And now he's gonna do like he has some kind of project going on where he's gonna be promoting it just now. Watch, pay attention. We'll see. He has something going on where he's gonna be promoting.
You got something in the works, eh? I'm sure you got something in the works, dog.
You know. So that's just pay attention to the follow up, because you know he's gonna have a follow up. He's talking all this.
Yeah. Because it don't even make sense. He's just saying nothing, bro. But he's making it sound sweet. Oh, and then the young kids are gonna be like, for real, how come all of these old heads don't have labels now? You know, putting these young kids on. Huh? Like it was so simple. Can it be that it was all so simple then?
Exactly. Well, that's he's generalizing, and like he's saying it in a way where he's trying to get people's attention, because he has I know he has something that he's gonna follow up. So just pay attention to whatever he follows up with, and then go. At the same time, it is a good conversation to have. I'm not gonna knock that, because it's gonna bring forth more awareness to certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like he's speaking generalizing certain things, but he's not really pinpointing those.
He's making it known, but yo, come more humble, dog. That's culture vulture shit to me, dog. He's gonna move on to the next shit where he's just gonna say some reckless shit, and then everybody's gonna be like, oh yeah. You know, like, come on, dog. And he was running with 6ix9ine and Whack 100. I can't respect
exactly. That. So fuck him.
He's a weirdo. I can't respect that, dog. You know what I'm saying?
You got some weirdo snitch shit. I don't respect
so let's watch this last clip. Fair use. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted.
Who's that? Soldier Boy. And fucking.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the two vultures in the middle. The Soldier Boy, I respect him for what he said though, because yo, at the end of the day, Soldier Boy, yeah, he's whatever, but yo, did his thing though in the music industry, bro.
You have to hear him out still. You have to hear him.
Confused. Soldier Boy is basically going off on Akademiks, DJ Vlad, say cheese because he feels like they're trying to play him. I guess one of them posted a video of him performing at a weed festival. The crowd looked dead, so they try to make it seem like the crowd wasn't really feeling Soldier Boy. And for those of you guys that know, Soldier Boy goes on these rants every couple months, going off on the bloggers. Here's a video. Please like, subscribe, share. I'll see you guys later.
Performance I did was sold out in turn. Why they ain't post nan one on? Bitch ass, I get to a motherfucking weed festival. These folks 40 years old in the crowd and everybody high. Y'all gonna post a video talking about why the crowd do Souljah like that. Bitch, we were high, we were kicking it. Why you ain't post the Rolling Loud performance in New York? Why you ain't post the Rolling Loud performance in Miami? Why you ain't post the Rolling Loud performance in goddamn LA? Cause y'all some bitch ass wild. For every motherfucker is no drum. What the fuck is a DJ Akademiks? What the fuck is Sharon Cat? Where the fuck y'all from? That's what I'm saying, man. The bitches, I came and did interview with all you. I came and did interviews with all you. That's what I'm saying.
He's right.
Nigga put man.
Yo, he's right,
bro. Light on y'all platform. Nigga shed light on y'all platform.
I'm agreeing with Soldier Boy, yo.
That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all nigga bitches. What the fuck y'all didn't even gonna have me come do an interview with y'all pussy niggas anyway? Turn around and hate on a nigga. I got the #1 most viewed interview on Say Cheese years ago. Yo, Sean Cotton, you was a bitch, bro. 5 years ago, bro. 4.9 million views. I got more views than any interview on Say Cheese, bro. You know what I'm saying? 5 years ago, before anybody supported y'all, before anybody knew who y'all were. Who the fuck is bro? Y'all niggas bite the hand to help y'all, bro. DJ Vlad, same thing, bitch ass nigga. Before I did that interview about shooting them niggas, nobody came to your pussy ass shit. Nobody came to your shit, nigga. I'm the one turned DJ Vlad up, nigga. After that interview, nigga, I did about shooting them niggas. Everybody started coming to DJ Vlad, nigga. You was a bitch too, nigga. That's what I'm saying. If I ever helped your platform in any type of way, nigga, don't never, boy.
Yeah, the Soldier. Yo, Soldier Boy.
I turn that line down, fuck, nigga. I'm on live, turn that shit down, bro. But if I ever did, stop playing with me, nigga, like I want to expose all you niggas. Like Vlad, like you ain't the police. Like Sean Cotton, like I ain't got the most viewed interview on your platform to blew your shit up. Like Adam, you don't look like a fucking meth head. Man, stop it, bro. That's what I'm saying. Stop it. Stop it. You gotta be ashamed. Y'all niggas gotta be ashamed of y'allself, nigga. Pussy niggas, fuck niggas, bitch niggas. Y'all niggas ain't one raised how I raised. Y'all niggas ain't cut from the same cause as me. Y'all niggas fake. Y'all niggas fake as fuck. Y'all niggas is the definition of fake. Y'all niggas the definition of clout chase. Y'all niggas the definition of Hollywood. Y'all niggas the definition of what's wrong with the fucking music industry. You pussy niggas, you ain't helping shit. You ain't promoting shit. You ain't doing shit. Bitch ass nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Y'all niggas charge artists to get posted on y'all shit. Y'all niggas don't post niggas for stop playing these narratives y'all trying to create, nigga. Oh, nigga. So get what? I don't like shit like that, bro. I don't like shit like that. If I just rock Rolling Loud New York, if I just rock Rolling Loud Miami, if I just rocked all these sold out shows, turned up, and then I posted none of them, that's like 30, 40 shows. I done went on tour. I have one show with people in the crowd high. They try to say why the crowd do Souljah like that. Like try to create a narrative like I'm not the best fucking performer out here. Like every fucking show I don't get on that stage and turn up, nigga. Like every fucking stage I don't get on, I don't turn that bitch up, nigga. These narratives, I ain't telling y'all niggas, y'all can't post what y'all want. Y'all can post whatever the fuck y'all want to post. If I got a show, nigga, and I do a bad show, post it. If I do some shit and I go outside, post it. But at the same time, don't create no narrative, nigga. Don't act like I ain't just do 30 fucking shows and rock them bitches out and posted every last one of them. And y'all ain't post not damn one. But y'all wait till I have one show and talking about why the crowd do shows like that. When y'all know this a weed fest, y'all know these not little kids. Y'all know these 40 years old, these 30 years old, they all high. This ain't no young raising concert. Stop creating these narratives, bro, because I'm gonna get on y'all niggas' head every time. I'm not no bitch ass nigga. I'm not media trained. I'm not signed to a label. I'm independent. I do whatever the fuck I want. That's what I'm saying. Stop, bro. Y'all know I can play the game with y'all too. I keep it real nice. I don't speak on a lot of shit. I sit back and chill. Don't get on the motherfucking internet creating no narratives, bro. Don't get on no internet playing with me, bro. Come on, man. Akademiks, you a bitch. Come on, man. DJ Vlad, you a bitch. Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, Adam 22, you a bitch. That's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas ain't no real niggas. Y'all playing with a real nigga when y'all some bitches. Y'all bloggers. Y'all YouTubers. Y'all not in the streets. Y'all don't do shit. Y'all ain't never did shit. So don't get on the fucking internet playing with a real nigga when you a bitch. You a straight bitch. You have said yourself, Akademiks, you have said yourself you a bitch, right? You know you a bitch, right? Yes. You're not a gangster, right? No. You a civilian, right? Yes. You a bitch, right? Yeah. You a snitch, right? Yeah. You don't claim to be a gangster, right? No. You don't beat niggas up, do you? No. You ain't never caught a body, have you? No. You never shot nobody, right? You never robbed nobody, right? Yeah. You never had a gang, you never did nothing, right? So stay in your lane. If you a bitch, be a bitch. Don't get on this motherfucker acting like, stop. DJ Vlad, you a bitch, right? So be a bitch then, nigga. Don't act like you a gangster, nigga. Don't get on the internet talking about pull up. Don't get on the internet talking about pull up. You was a bitch, right? Yeah. When you got your ass beat, you filed a lawsuit, right? Right. You ain't never shot nobody, right? No. You ain't never killed nobody, right? No. You don't own a gang, right? No. You was a bitch, right? Yes. You interview people, right? Right. So stop playing with a fucking real nigga when you was a bitch. Nigga. You interview people and ask them have they shot people, right? You don't get interviewed about shooting people. You interview people and you fascinated with their gangster stories, right? Right. People don't interview you and ask you about your gangster stories, do they? No. So continue to be a bitch. Nigga. Stay in your fucking lane.
He's right. He's absolutely right. The fuck? What's going on nowadays, man? It is insane. But that's how it is, you know? These guys are gonna say Vlad this, Vlad that. Yeah, man, shows about cooking Vlad boy. That's how you know Vlad TV. He's just there to like create a little animosity and bullshit, and for the folks to have a little database, you know. So part of the scheme, you know. Y'all got to look at it from a perspective like, how are all these weirdos that have nothing to do with hip hop end up being like internet hip hop interviewers and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And at least have something to do with it, like, or like, you know, have love and respect for it, where you know certain things, where you've been through the industry, or you know, you do that. But these guys don't even do it, but they're all up in hip hop. What's it? You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I'm 22, look like a man. You got another one, Vlad TV, weirdo, you know. Trying to play that fake Russian mob type. And DJ Akademiks. I don't know, the music's weird. So that's what you end up with. A whole lot of trolling. This is internet shit, you know. Once you know the internet shit, you know what I'm saying? Because they got it on the internet early, right?
Yeah.
So now everybody wants to get on it, you know. So they feel like they have to do certain things to stay relevant, like you said, right?
Right.
So.
Right. He's trying to get his name in the mix, and now he's gonna do something that's, you know, offset, but still gonna like generate the same amount of traction because of the trolling. And
how is that real though? Where's the authenticity in that? There's like no, you know, there's no real knowledge to gain out of that. It's just a whole bunch of attention.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't really come to a solution or agreement to where it makes sense, you know, for the advancement of hip hop, because these guys are gonna continue to do what they do, right? And the attention is still gonna be drawn towards the bullshit. Sadly. But you know, it's all good, right? Because people are selling records now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The business. Yep. What are they talking about? The business side. The business side. Yo, we created hip hop to, you know what I'm saying? For the love of it, for the love of the genre, for the, you know, understanding that, yo, we could do anything, you know what I'm saying? We put our minds and our grinds to it, you know?
Fact.
For them to like just take it and act like it's just all about money, and how it look on the surface is just, it's not real to me, bro. I don't know.
Just is lacking that.
It's lackluster. Yeah. Very tacky, you know?
Yeah.
Tacky shit, bro. Yeah. That's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna prevail. We gonna keep giving y'all the real. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And that's how it's going down, dog. You know what I'm saying? The Mac Mitchell Show, we had to counter all that crap. You know what I'm saying? All that bullshit that these fake ass bloggers doing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to HD. You know what I'm saying? All the homies that come through the shows. Hollywood T, Scrub Zero. You know what I'm saying? All these cats that I link up with on the internet, you know what I'm saying? Real cats, you know what I'm saying? We talk football, we talk sports, we talk industry stuff, we talk real shit. You know what I'm saying? Music, whatever, you know?
Yo, football season is officially in process, so it's gonna be that type of time. So.
Yeah, you gotta get up on one of the shows still. I'm gonna tell HD. Wait. You know when he has because he be doing lives on the weekend about football and all that.
Nice.
Be a bunch of us on there doing our thing, chopping it up. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? That's what I had to say about this whole industry thing. Because yo, these guys are really throwing salt in the game, man. I don't see how it makes sense. But people are starting to realize it. You got Souljah Boy lacing you up. You got Souljah Boy cooking your ass. You know. He ain't shit.
You have to hear him out still. You have to. One thing, you don't have to like.
Boy started this internet shit, though.
Well, you have to hear.
I'm the first on the internet to do all this shit. He started this internet shit. So you can't. You can say, "Oh, Soldier's not relevant to this conversation." You can't say that, bro. You cannot say that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You cannot say that. And that's what makes it so much more refreshing, because at a point we're looking at Souljah like, who the fuck is this guy? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But you know, Souljah is he's a good seed, dog, because you know he's still into the music and he still does his thing, even though he's a little, you know, whatever, you know, Souljah Boy, whatever, but you know, independent. doing all that.
And he does his own. That's the thing, right? He doesn't really follow no trend.
Man, word up. Shout out to Souljah Boy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. So that's the end of the show, man. Yo, you got any last words, player? You know what I'm saying? You want to kick game to these cats? Let them know what's good.
Oh yeah, for sure. Don't give into all the confusion based on you call it just attention. The man's trying to, bring attention to himself. So you can't really give into it too much. Just understand that you're generalizing a lot and it's not really saying much. So actions speak louder than words. I'm gonna say that. We'll leave it at that.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy said, it's just a segue to something else. You know what I'm saying? So don't get caught up in the smoke screens. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like they said, don't let them gas you up because the game gonna pass you up. You know what I'm saying? And on that note, it's your boy Mac Mizzle, my boy WI.
Yeah.
One slogan: keep it real in the field.
Peace to the God. Yes, sir.
We out. Peace.